And so after 2 points in this opening phases of the final between Greece and Germany, it is OVTCHAROV against Kalinikos. KREANGA, OVTCHAROV leading 2-1 after 3 points, now 3-1. It is a very interesting match as well. Kalinikos KREANGA was impressive yesterday in the semi-final against Belarus. OVTCHAROV had a little more difficulty in his semi-final match against Russia, against Shibayev. He opened the play yesterday, needed 5 sets as well. Kalinikos KREANGA had plenty to do yesterday as he was able to beat, or as he lost to Vladimir Samsonov and then went on to beat Pavel Platonov to give Greece their place in this final. Kalinikos KREANGA, very, very experienced, played his first European Championship match back in 1992. OVTCHAROV a little younger, still looking for his first singles gold medal, but Germany looking for their 7th gold in a row in the team event. And if you're just joining us this evening, then you have missed a really fantastic match in the women's final as Romania lost to Germany in an epic 3.5-hour battle of attrition, and a game which was full of quality as well. And so Germany have a gold medal in the bag already in this tournament, and they will be pretty confident that they can get their next gold, this time against Greece. They easily beat Sweden in 2011 in Gdansk and support 3-0 in the final. And they will have looked at this one and will be expecting to win the gold. It may not be in 3 sets, but they definitely will expect nothing less than a gold medal in this final today. Things looking good for OVTCHAROV in the first set, 9-3 he leads. So 7 set points for OVTCHAROV in this one. Kalinikos KREANGA starting rather slowly in the match against Samsonov as well. He found it rather difficult in the opening phases, and the same can be said here as well, as he is trailing 1-0 already. 11-3 for OVTCHAROV in the opening set. Very, very impressive for him. The atmosphere here is a little bit quieter than we just saw in the women's event. Romanians making plenty of noise, but they will not have much to celebrate this evening. Unfortunately, there were plenty of tears as well from the Romanian girls, from Daniela Dolian, Elizabeta Samara and Benedetta Zoc. 3rd time in a row that they lost in the final of the team event, and that will be very, very hard to take, but they're going to have to put it behind them because the team event is over for them and the singles events will start tomorrow. Samara, Dodian and Zoc all looking to do very well in the tournament, and they should do very well as well. A medal isn't impossible for one of those 3. I think a lot of the atmosphere here in the Multiversum will depend on whether Greece can perform well here against Germany. If Greece get a few sets, or if they get 1 match at least as well, then we will be hearing plenty of Greek voices in the Multiversum in Schwechat. Excellent first point from OVTCHAROV as he makes it 1-0 in the 2nd set. So far, only 3 points for KREANGA in this match. OVTCHAROV leading 3-0. And it's no surprise he's called a timeout either. Not the greatest of starts for him. Very, very slow to get off the mark in this one. Kalinikos. KREANGA. Greek number 2, European at number 26, and the world number 68, now 41 years of age. These two players met each other in the 2010 Men's World Cup, and it was a 4-3 victory for OVTCHAROV in that match. And they have also played each other on a number of times in the ETTU circuit back in the European Championships in 2011 in that team event. And it was a win for OVTCHAROV over KREANGA. And also in the top 12 in 2011, they met each other in the draw. KREANGA able to win that one. These two teams met each other in the quarterfinals of that European Championships team event in 2011. It was a 3-1 victory for Greece. Well, a 3-1 victory for Germany, I should say. Apologies for that. And Germany, of course, went on to win the tournament for the 5th time in a row. This is the 6th time they've been in the final of the team event, looking to continue their dominance at the senior level. So 6 points played. OVTCHAROV making use of the towel as KREANGA continues to lurk around the table. Just 4 points so far for the Greek player in this match. And it's going to be very difficult for Kalinikos KREANGA, especially given the way that Dimitrij OVTCHAROV has started this match. He doesn't want to perform the way he did against Shabayev yesterday and allow KREANGA to get back into this one. 7-1 for OVTCHAROV, and this is exactly what Germany wanted in the opening phases of the match, to really show their intention and their dominance. And they didn't do it against Russia yesterday, still went on to win it. So KREANGA now has 5 points over 2 sets. Still trailing by 6 though, 8-2 after 10 points in the second set. And this is better now from the Greek. 162 on his back. Player born in Romania, spent most of his life though in Greece. And so 3 points in a row from KREANGA make it 8-4. And again, OVTCHAROV heading straight towards the towel after the next 6 points. KREANGA refusing to move from that left-hand corner of the table. And that was a very good shot from KREANGA, his best one so far, 4 points in a row. And maybe the Greek player is going to start playing a little bit better now. Taken him a while, but that was his best shot so far. Ovtcharov going for that quick return off the serve. KREANGA winning the point, so just 2 points separating these two now. It was 8-1 in the early stages of this set. Now 8-6, looking a lot better for KREANGA. Well, and that has to go down as a major mistake there from Ovtcharov. Should really have taken that point. KREANGA was going the wrong way. Ovtcharov knew where he wanted to place that one. Will that point prove to be costly? It may well do. 9-8 now, the score, just 1 point separating the two. And Ovtcharov also calls a timeout, so 2 timeouts already in the opening 2 sets of this final. The German has 52 seconds to have a few words with his coach GER-GRE. And the timeout not helping Dimitrij Ovtcharov, as KREANGA has come back exceptionally well in this second set. 9-9 now the score, and you wouldn't have expected this considering that Ovtcharov was leading 8-1. That could be a very valuable point for Ovtcharov. 10-9 the score. He has 1 set point to try and give himself a 2-0 lead. And he doesn't do it. Really struggling to get his arm around that ball, and it's now 10-10. So second set point for Ovtcharov, a second attempt for him. And once again, he doesn't take the opportunity 11-11. KREANGA stubborn as usual. He did the same against Samsonov yesterday. And Platonov also had to suffer the never say die attitude of KREANGA. So the third attempt for Ovtcharov now. Will it be third time lucky? And the answer is yes, it is. 13-11, Ovtcharov takes a 2-0 lead here against Kalinikos KREANGA. Oh, and Ovtcharov there was almost like Speedy Gonzalez out on the table. Very, very quick fast shots from him, and KREANGA wasn't even able to see that last one. So Ovtcharov leading 3-1 after the opening 4 points. The next match scheduled on table 1. On the main table here would be Patrick Baumer against Panagiotis Gionis, the player who was able to send Greece on their way yesterday as he beat Samsonov. And then Patrick Francisca will take on Konstantinos Papageorgiou. Francisca had a very good game yesterday as well as he beat Kirill Skachkov. (4-2) after 6 points. And Kalinikos KREANGA taking full advantage of the deflection off the net that time. OVTCHAROV able to adjust himself adequately, but not enough for the follow-up shot. Very good shot there from OVTCHAROV. That one just a fraction over the net. Really hard for KREANGA to get to. 6-4 for the German after the opening 10 points. He leads 2-0 in sets as well in the opening match of the men's final between Greece and Germany. Germany already have one medal in the bag. Women able to beat the Romanian team earlier on. That match lasting an epic 3.5 hours. Title going to the German ladies. And the German men hoping to do just as well here as well. Would be a perfect start to the tournament if both the men and women were able to get the gold medals in the team competitions. OVTCHAROV, one of the hot favourites to win the gold in the singles as well. Patrick Baum could also equal his efforts of 2010 and 11 where he got to the final. Bastian Steger could be impressive as well. Definitely lots of hope for Germany. And if OVTCHAROV plays like this, then he will be very hard to beat. Showed glimpses of his quality yesterday against Shabayev, but also seemed like he was going for the motions a little bit as he struggled against the Russian. But here against KREANGA, he is in impressive form. Two more points needed then for Dimitrij OVTCHAROV to make it 1-0 for Germany here in the final. And so here it is, match point 4. Match points for Dimitrij OVTCHAROV. And surely he's not going to let this one slip out of his hands. 4 match points. There it is, relatively easy as well. Pretty much a formality as he wins it 11-6. A perfect start for Germany. 1-0 they lead, and it will now be Patrick Baum to take on Panagiotis Gionis. This one won't be as easy, I don't think. Gionis is a very difficult player to beat. We'll find out in just a few minutes.
Coming up in the second round, it's Patrick Baum for Germany versus Panagiotis Gionis for Greece.